Hey everyone, Lance Abuelo here. I get a lot of questions on what brokerage account should I use or which is the best. Really, guys, they're all the same when it comes down to it. You can all trade, stock, options, futures, forex, whatever you're looking at, pretty much on any platform. It really comes down to preference and pricing. So here I am, I'm on the TD Ameritrade tab. I use TD Ameritrade. I've used pretty much every platform. They don't pay me. I wish they did. They are a little expensive, but one thing you can use is your negotiation to get that price lower. For example, here we're looking at TD Ameritrade. We're just on compare, and you can see it's actually $6.95 for online equity trades. E-trades anywhere from 5 to $6.95. Schwab is about 5. Fidelity about $5. One thing, don't let these numbers fool you. One thing is just that's outrageous. If you call and you open up an account, especially if you're actively trading, and obviously depending on account size, you could get these down literally in half of the cost out there, especially for options out there. I think options are probably like $5 a trade. You can get them down, guys, to a couple dollars actually. And one thing you do want to realize, and one thing you do want to look at here is obviously they do have some specials. Again, you can use that to your negotiation favor there. But you can look at, you want real-time quotes, okay? You want real-time quotes because you don't want to pay, let's say, $40 a month for real-time data. That adds up. And then if you want access to level 2 quotes, you can get that as well. When you go to open an account, it's going to ask you, do you want level 2 quotes? Do you want real-time data? Yes. If you're an options trader, it's going to ask you about your options trading experience. Just for me, I never do naked options. So that's a standard that's for advanced traders out there. Just personally, I don't care to ever do naked options. Really, when I trade, I'm doing outright calls and puts, and then sometimes credit spreads or debit spreads, like a bull call spread or a bull put credit spread out there. That's about as advanced as you need to go, and you do have to apply for that. It usually takes like a couple of days, and they ask you a few questions just on your background, so you become comfortable. Now on TD Ameritrade, this is a platform, and it's you download it, so it's a desktop version. It's compatible with Mac, just pretty much everything. Even on my Microsoft Go tablet, I could download it. So they do have a desktop version. It's called TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. This is what you're looking at there. But they also do have an online version where basically you just log in TD Ameritrade, go on your online account, and that's pretty standard in the industry. I think Schwab uses Street Smart's Edge. E-Trade has their own. Fidelity has their own out there. TradeStation has their own platform out there. Some of them get a little advanced. And what's cool is they all have charting features. So, like for example, if I want to do two charts here, I can open up and let's say I want to look at Google here, and then I could go to the chart tab here and I could pull up Google chart. But what I like about one thing to look at on the brokerage platforms is see what features they have and just become comfortable with them. For example, here in TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim, I actually have time and sales. It's pretty cool. You can see it in real time. We're about a minute before the market opens. And I have an active trader tab where I can actually see volume on the orders at price. And what's cool is they actually have a lot of built-in indicators. I think, literally probably hundreds, maybe even thousands of them. Where if I want to add, a study or so to my chart, and just go pick one here. I can go and pick a study out there and add it. You could play around, especially if you're into programming or looking at, let's say, an RSI or moving averages, stuff like that. They pretty much have it all standard for you on your platform out there. And what's cool is you can go, here you could trade Forex on TD Ameritrade. You can trade your options. They have a nice options grid out there. Pretty much everything a trader can ask for. You do pay a little bit more again at the end of the day, and the market is opened. But you get news. It's just really it comes down to one thing, that's comfort, and then obviously pricing right there. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email. And let me know what brokerage platform you prefer best out there. I'm always open to suggestions out there, and pretty much I've used all of them. So let me know. Thanks, everyone.